Hey guys, Hashtag here, and this is a game called How to Crab Final Edition. I don't know where this game came from a developer standpoint, but I saw the title and knew immediately I had to play it. So let's click play and see what this is about. How to Crab.
With all due respect, sir, I failed to see Squish Tech providing us with any research that would be of value. I mean, you're a stuffed animal company. What could you possibly have that we'd buy?
Oh, trust me, Doctor, you're gonna want to see what we've been working on. Any bigwigs like you would do anything to get their hands on our research. If you're not gonna give us the time of day, we'll just go public, and when you come crawling back to us, you'll be taken under by the waves and waves of offers from other companies willing to pay billions to have their name on it. All you have to do is send someone, anyone, out to our facility in about a week. It can be an intern for all I care. All that matters is that their mind is going to be blown.
Is that a lobster?
We'll consider it.
Alright, let's learn how to crab.
Greetings. I'm Oliver Stanton, and welcome to Squish Tech! You may know us as modern America's favorite stuffed toy company, where we believe that no animal should go without its own plush. After the overwhelming success that Lillian the Golden Panda brought us thanks to viral social media marketing, we simply didn't know what to do with all the money we had made. And that's when I realized I could finally do what I've always wanted to do with my life. Explore the parts of our world yet to be seen by mankind, the deep ocean! With less than a quarter of it having been explored by humans, it was only a matter of time before we'd discover numerous undocumented creatures of the deep, and make new stuffed animals of them in the process. But none of us could have predicted just how big of a discovery we'd end up making. In the time since we've started the Squish Tech Marine Exploration Project, we have found and taken in 4 extremely strange creatures that have our sea life experts scratching their heads. We have deemed these crustaceous behemoths crabinoids. And very soon, you'll get to see them for yourself.
Crabinoids. Ooh, I can't wait to learn how to crab. I'm gonna crab so hard. That sounds weird out of context, actually. But you know how it is, all things come to crab. Control shift to use cameras, space to use equipment, control to use manual, or mouse all of the above. Time passes by faster when not viewing the cameras. Oh, that's actually a really neat mechanic. Alright, sure.
Hello? Hey! Josh, right? Josh, yeah, okay. My name's Wilson. I'm the operations director of the facility you're in right now, and I'll be your guide during your time here. This is Squish Tech's smaller secondary facility where the crabinoids rest overnight. Only one of them's there right now, but the others will be too once they're done testing. Now there's a couple of reasons that we have you here overnight like this. Number one is that this is really the best opportunity you're going to have to interact with the crabinoids and see how they behave, which is obviously why your company sent you here in the first place. Number two, however, is that we kind of can't really afford to risk leaving them here alone with the central experiment of the Had a Crab project,
shit.
that's what we're calling it. Our sea life experts have theorized that crabinoids are a result of extreme mutation in various crab species, so we're attempting to reverse engineer this process and create a crabinoid of our own. This crabinoid, CH-05, in the big incubation tube behind you right there, is what you're guarding this week. Quotation marks in guarding because you're really just going to be sitting here. Its incubation requires a lot of energy to keep powered on, so the building's running on a secondary generator from 12 to 6. Now, this does mean that the power you're running on is limited, so be mindful of that before you decide to mess around with all those fancy buttons you got on that monitor. Cool. Now that that's all out of the way, I guess I should brief you on what to expect tonight. CH-01, aka King, should come out of its cell pretty shortly here to stretch its legs. Legs? Yeah, I guess so. All the crabinoids have a nickname like that based on the crab species it resembles most. It's a pretty curious specimen, so you'll definitely see it wandering around quite a bit. Now, pretty much all the crabinoids are sensitive to bright lights, due to the fact that they seem to normally live in low light conditions, so if you see King acting up, shining the camera's flashlight on it should make it be wherever it is pretty quickly. And just to make sure it stays away from CH-05, we've installed a flash beacon above you that's activated by the red button on your desk right over there. You can't see me pointing. King absolutely hates it, so that should definitely send it on its merry way. That should be it for now. If you forget anything I said about the cannabinoids, don't worry. There's a manual on your desk that has what you need to know written. Just remember to be careful. These are still wild animals. Alright, I'll leave you to it. We'll see you in the morning. Good luck.
Huh. Okay, so it looks like there's 3 stages on this camera. 2 on camera 2. Alright, got sent back to 4. Cool. Yeah, let's not heat up the freezer, actually. Okay, so I flash you if I want you to move. Honestly, I don't really want you to move that much. Afraid of lights, don't let it get close to the cameras. Oh! How do I... Where... Oh, you just move around, actually. Alright. Freeze in place. Retracts into its tank. You shouldn't be next to the camera, right? You disappear. Yeah, back to 4. Okay. As King, Spider. I'm assuming the others are gonna come in later nights. Spider freezes, retracts into its tank when the heat is on. Okay. So that's why you have heat in the freezer. You shouldn't be there. And you're back there. Okay. I will go with the assumption that the other crabs are gonna appear later in the nights. There's a little bunny. There is no nose honk. This is most unfortunate. There is no nose honk. How can you make a game like that? How can I play a game without a nose honk? It's travesty is what it is. Obviously I'm joking. Nose honk is not that important, but like, it's fun. Oh, I can use the number. That's cool. I can use the number pad. Probably still gonna use the mouse. Just because it's easier. On me, that is. It's... I guess it just depends on what you want. I guess that's why they give me multiple options. This is a really cute bunny. So, how do you get all this with the plush company? I mean, yeah, it's 2037, but like... Or maybe that's just the generation of computer. I don't know. I like that noise. It's a fun noise. Anyways, I think I'm good to just sort of sit for the rest of the night. Yeah, the crab's not... King's not gonna didn't give me much trouble. I am fumbling over my words. New game. Oh, that just resets progress. Okay, that makes sense. Night 2. Shit, okay, yeah,
Hey, welcome back. Glad to see everything's still intact this morning. We really appreciate your cooperation with us.
What is that?
So the first thing you'll probably notice is that there's a crabidor in the generator room. Don't freak out. That's just where it rests. Yeah, that's CH-04, aka Blue. And, well, it's blue, and it's definitely seen better days. We have it patched up with some prosthetic machinery so it doesn't just get stuck in place all night. You'll see it get wheeled around the entire facility, including your office, but it should only pass through right in front of you, so don't worry about it screwing with the incubator or anything. Its night cycle runs off a connection to the secondary generator, so if it ever ends up in a spot that you don't want it to be, press that overdrive button and send it straight to the generator. I have been told that this connection may cause interferences with other wireless connections in the facility though, so try not to, say, look at it on the cameras when it's out of the generator room. You don't want to risk it messing with the power at all. Anyways, yeah, so Blue was pretty aggressive when we first found it, especially to the crabinoids. One day, though, it picked the wrong fight and ended up barely clinging to life. Now it's half crabinoid, half machine, and the other crabinoids can't even recognize it. Oh, right! The others.
What?
CH-02. Spider. Easily the biggest of the crabinoids, but also the biggest scaredy cat. It's so scared of bright lights that the camera flashlight will freeze it in place until it forgets what it was even doing before. That might come in handy if it decides to come towards you, as it's pretty much impossible to get it to go back to its cell once it's out. Judging by how you did last night, though, I'm confident you'll be fine. Again, don't be embarrassed to revisit the manual, it's there for a reason. And... okay, yeah, have a good night. You'll hear from me again tomorrow.
Huh. Okay, that... You genuinely terrify me. What the heck? What the fuck is that? What is this? What are you? I mean, yeah, you're a crabinoid, but like... That is creepy. No. Okay, so I do still need to look out for you. You still do get close to cameras. That is your thing, right? Yeah, don't let it get close to cameras. You visibly vibrate when you're about to attack, it said, so. I love how their eyes don't appear when you're flashing them. Also, I'm not sure I needed actually... Shoot. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. Anyways. Nope. Okay, so I'm assuming you stay there? Because you haven't moved at all. Actually, no, you haven't moved either, but I know you're supposed to move. I am a fool. I keep overdriving the generator. Okay, I guess we just need to check in on you every once in a while. Where'd you go? Oh, you're in there now. I didn't know you could go in there. Ah, you're back there. Okay. I keep on forgetting that time moves faster when I have cameras down, so I should probably start flipping them down just so that I'm not slowing myself down. At least not too much. You have not moved at all, but maybe that's just because I've been overdriving the generator like every time I see you on accident. Crap. Oh, where'd it go? There'd you go. I gotta stop doing that. Don't need to overdrive it. He's still in there. He's still in the generator room. Oh yeah, for contacts you can press space instead of pressing this. I don't know if you were getting that just from the fact that I was flicking lights without touching that. Either way, you haven't moved at all, but neither is you, so really I have no clue, what'll happen if you move. And I don't know if you even do move, because your mechanic doesn't require that you do. Wrong camera. Crap. I learned to crab. I'm running low on power though. I think I should be fine. Genuinely, I don't really need the cameras for anything. So you can break as many. Oh no, I still need you for blue actually. Right? Fire freeze and plane. Yeah. Yeah, okay, should be good for the rest of the night then. Yeah, there we go. 6 a.m. Night 3.
Hey, how's it going? Once again, great work. We're already halfway there. Can't thank you enough for agreeing to do this, and we promise that you guys won't regret giving us a shot. The last of the crabinoids is back from testing. CH-03, aka Yeti, is chilling out in the freezer. We had to construct a special tank for it due to the conditions it lives in. This does mean that we have to keep the freezer locked tight in order to keep it cold though, so Yeti doesn't get to walk around as much as the others. Normally it doesn't seem to mind, but sometimes it gets bored and tries to find a way out, which has resulted in it trying to crawl into the air ducts. This could be very dangerous for both Yeti and the facility, so if you see it trying to escape, crank up the heat. The hot air will dissuade it eventually. You just might have to keep it on for a little bit before Yeti backs off. Seriously though, don't let it step foot in those air ducts. We can't afford any more major damage to the facility's equipment right now with Project How to Crab taking up all of our time. Hell, normally I'd be the one doing this whole night watch thing if it weren't for the fact that I'd be getting zero sleep. So, thank God you're here, right? But, yeah. Should be smooth sailing here for the rest of the week. You've got all the crabnoids with you, so take those notes or whatever they have you here. Yeah, have a good one.
You should go back, right? That means you're going back, right? I don't know what your tell is for, I say tell as if there isn't a literal name for what they're called. I don't know what your Q is for, getting into the vents. If at all. Maybe it's that. Okay, well... that seemed to have worked. So... I will assume that that is what I had to do. Maybe it's that. Genuinely can't tell and I'm losing power, so I'm gonna have to turn that off for a second. And sort of swell in my uselessness. Okay, that's enough. Okay, genuinely, I don't think I have to pay attention to, King at all. I just need to check in the office every once in a while. Yeah, see? Doesn't look like he's broken any cameras yet, so... though my battery is getting pretty low. I probably shouldn't have spent so much time in the cameras. It is 3 a.m. and I'm almost out of power. I'm doing great. It's 4. Ah, crap. Ah, that's a vent. Oh, I'm out of power. Well... I think I wasted my heat. Yeah, no, I definitely wasted my power on heat. Overdrive should be used sparingly. Yeah, I figured. Alright. Let's try that again.
Hey, how's it going?
Here
Once again,
goes.
great work. We're already halfway there. Can't thank you enough for agreeing to do this, and we promise that you guys won't regret giving us a shot. The last of the crabinoids is back from testing. CH-03, aka Yeti, is chilling out in the freezer. We had to construct a special tank for it due to the conditions it lives in.
I'm
This
assuming
does mean that
that's
we
the
have to
vent.
keep the freezer locked tight in order to keep it cold, though. So Yeti doesn't get to walk around as much as the others. Normally it doesn't seem to mind, but sometimes it gets bored and tries to find a way out, which has resulted in it trying to crawl into the air ducts. This could be very dangerous for both Yeti and the facility. So if you see it trying to escape, crank up the heat. The hotter will dissuade it eventually. You just might have to keep it on for a little bit before Yeti backs off. Seriously though, don't let it step foot in those air ducts. We can't afford any more major damage to the facility's equipment right now with Project How to Crab taking up all of our time. Hell, normally I'd be the one doing this whole night watch thing if it weren't for the fact that I'm getting zero sleep. So, thank God you're here, right? But, yeah. Should be smooth sailing here for the rest of the week. You've got all the crabnoids with you, so take those notes or whatever they have you here. Yeah, have a good one.
Okay, it might have been that I've been using overdrive too much. But you weren't fair. Also, I'm assuming you escaping your cell means either going to the door or to the window? Oh crap. Oh crap. Can you go back, please? Okay, it doesn't look like you go backwards. That's fine. No one goes in that camera. I'm still gonna stop you though. Just so I'm not hitting myself later. Oh. That's why I was getting interference that other time. You were in there. Okay, I've got an amount of power. Good it is not. Honestly, I think I just let you. Nah, I'll get you back there. It's annoying. I should have paid more attention to crab. All of them are crabs. Why am I calling all to the spider? I mean, okay, you're fine. No, wait a second. Fine, I'll overdrive you. I'm not doing good at all, though. You know, I think I should let you go to 6, actually. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna let you go to 6. Oh, you go to 5. That's actually good for me. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna run out of power really soon. So I'm just gonna stand here. Please. It's 5 a.m., please. No, dang. Okay, so I tried. It was 5. You know, I think if I was off the cameras more often, I would have gotten it.
Hey, how's it going?
Sometimes it's just not like that, though. Also, I figure I don't need to worry about you unless you get into 2 or 1. I don't think you can get into 1 anyways, so... basically just 2 then. And I need to pay attention to you. As much as possible. I'm gonna avoid, using overdrive. So really, I just need to pay attention to you and wherever you are on the cameras. You're still in your cell, I just can't see you, I don't think. Either way, I need to pay attention to you, and I need to stop you from leaving too. I don't think I'll need the bottom 5 cameras. The cameras, it will break them. I don't know if that means it'll break a singular camera that it was on. Ah, shoot. Alright, I'll just deal. I don't know if it means he'll just break the singular camera that he uses, or if he'll break all of them. I guess we'll see. The answer is neither. He didn't break this camera. Camera didn't break. What do you do? Oh, it just disrupts electronics? Ah, blubber nuggets. You're in here now, aren't you? Yeah. Well, I'm doing better on power, I think. You can be there. Alright, I'm not doing good on power, actually. I think it is overdrive. I think I need to avoid using overdrive the entire night. As much as possible, at least. Oh, you have another stage. That's actually good for me. I mean, I'm not gonna win at this point, but... yeah, okay, figured. Blue. Oh. Power will be reduced. Okay, that actually makes more sense. Now that I think about it. Alright, so I am still incentivized to keep you here. Keep a spider there. Just because I don't think blue, blue doesn't exit or enter this area, I don't think. I think it just goes 5, 4, 6, 7, and then just loops. Or maybe it goes 4, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1 or something, I don't know. Anyways, I do want to spend more time in the office. Just so that I can get through the night faster. Man, 420 mode's gonna be tough. I say that as if I'm even gonna attempt to beat it. I don't normally, do that just because I don't want to record for 3 hours. I do try to beat the main campaign of games I play on here, though. Generally in one video, but sometimes they're just too long. No, you stay there. I keep pressing it. Anyways, I'm gonna try and stop you from breaking cameras when I have the, time to, at least. It's already 2. I'm doing so much better than last time. Okay, so you just completely disable it. Got it. You know, thinking about it, that actually makes sense. No heat. Oh, you do go there. It does seem like you take a while to get there, though, so... I guess I won't be in a rush to get you back. Alright, my strategy for Blue is to wait for him to get to Cam 2 before doing anything about him. Because generally in the other cams, he's not that big of a nuisance. Generally, he can be, though. Yeah, right, like there, where I have to keep track of him. Of a king, I mean. Alright. 5 a.m., please. Five a.m., please. Five a.m., please. Five a.m., okay. Alright, I need to make the little bit of power I have left count. I think I should be fine. I don't think Spider can get to me fast enough. So, not at this point, I mean. So, hopefully I'll be good. I'm good. Oh, that was a little tough, actually. Man, if there's a night 4, that's gonna be really, really tough. There's a night 4, isn't there? Okay, let's go. Night 4. It's a 5-night game, isn't it? There's gonna be 5 nights. It's already on.
Hey, so I wasn't expecting to have much to say tonight, but Oliver wanted me to give you a little bit more info on the origins of the project. He's pretty impressed with your work so far in handling the crabinoids, and don't get your hopes up, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up offering you to do this full-time. Might be a bit more lucrative than your internship. Anyways, Project Had a Crab was started after the original 4 crabinoids were discovered, or at least that's what the video you watched says. In reality, the reason we're trying so hard to reverse engineer a crabinoid is because of a very interesting statue we found near where Blue was discovered. The thing weighs like 1,000,000 pounds, and has some unfamiliar hieroglyphs or more etches on it, so we decided to leave it there. Considering what the statue depicted though, Ollie is absolutely not convinced that the crabinoids are just some rare mutation or coincidence, and well, who are we to disagree with him at this point? We're closer than we ever have been to creating one, and if you keep up all the good work, all of our names will be engraved in the scientific history forever. Pretty cool to think about though, huh? But that's all I have for you. Probably won't leave you a message tomorrow, so I'll see you after the project's all said and done.
Oh god, there is a night 5. There's gonna be a night 5. This is gonna blow, actually. Please leave the door. I'm too late. I was too late! You know what? That's fine. This is fine. You know, I think I should just let Blue exist, you know? Alright, I don't think Spider can come at me at this point. But I'm still gonna be vigilant. Oh, I did it. Oh, how did I do night 4 first try, but not night 3? Oh, game knowledge. Alright. Night 5. I'm assuming this is the last night? If not,
Josh, you need to get out of there right now. I don't know what Stanton thinks he's doing, but we're not interested in helping him trying to play God. This whole operation has been ridiculously unsafe and disgustingly illegal. I'm severing all planned connections with Squish Tech, and if they think they're keeping you there for one more night...
Josh, please remain in your office until your shift is over. All exits will be locked until 6 a.m., and we don't want you to end up injured or killed in any way. Your work this week has been extremely pivotal to Project How to Crab, and we are so close to being all done. Please just keep doing your job. We understand if you're upset, and we'll have arranged your trip home as soon as you walk out those doors at 6 a.m. We'll also be mailing you a physical check for exactly $5,000 within the week following your departure. Incubation process for CH-05 is predicted to complete around 7 a.m., but in the event that it completes any earlier, please remain calm. CH-05 will automatically be transported from the tube located behind you to a temporary holding tank located outside the facility. This may cause the secondary power generator to temporarily cease function, but don't panic. Functionality should be promptly restored. Squish Tech thanks you for your cooperation, and we will be there at 6 a.m. to come get you if any problems arise. Best of luck.
I'm not being good with my power. I'm not good with my power at all. Yeah, I'm not doing good with power. Yeah, that I figured. Looks like I had a little power left, though.
Attention! CH-05 incubation process has been completed.
Oh.
CH-05 will now be transported to its temporary holding tank. In the event that CH-05's transportation causes any major water leaks in the facility, the office's emergency doors will activate immediately to protect you from flooding. Please refrain from using the secondary power generator by any means necessary if this occurs, as it may produce electric currents in the water that could severely harm the crabinoids. Thank you.
What the hell? I just gotta boot the power before the power depletes. Okay, power depleted. I think yeah, no, I'm gone. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to attack Shadow. Well, yeah, I know. Please tell me there's a checkpoint. There wasn't a checkpoint, was there? There was not. There was! Oh, I have to switch cameras for you. Clever nuggets. Yeah, I get it. I'm almost there. Please, 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 please. I did it! The darkness surrounding me drove me insane. Adrenaline numbed all senses, only my thoughts remained. Their greatest creation, destroyed by my hands. The next giant leap in the evolution of man. But despite it all, tranquility took hold. Lifted from my shoulders the weight of the world. And it felt as though even if rescue never came, everything was as it should. Everything would be okay.
Whatever ancient race created that statue, they knew. They knew that this is what we were destined to become. Mankind has known of carcinization phenomena for over a century now. The signs were always there. And we had it. We had them. We'd seen the results with our own eyes, but now it's all gone. And nobody will ever know how to crab.
We crabbed too close to the sun. Crabbed too close to the sun, guys. The end. In the end, we never learned how to crab. I hope the song isn't copyrighted. That'd actually really suck if this was copyrighted. But you know what? Good game. I liked it. It was a nice, semi-serious game with a pretty silly premise, but you know, some of the best things come from semi-serious things with a silly premise. Not Temesis. I chose speed. What's I chose speed doing here? What? Whoa, what? Wait, like the streamer I show speed? You voice acted in this? Okay. Nintendo. I'm assuming they took sound effects from a Nintendo game. Kevin McLeod. Oh, that's nice. In the end, we never did learn how to crab. We tried to crab too close to the sun, and our wax wings melted away. Let's click on extras. Ooh, crabinoids. A and D. Spider. I love these designs, by the way. Yet I didn't get a good look at you. You look pretty nice. That's a nice design. Rightfully unsettling. Coconut. Dear Lord. Locked? Mr. Krabs? Okay, sure. Jump scares. Spider, Yeti, Blue, Coconut. Please don't tell me Mr. Krabs is just gonna be him zooming in. Oh no, he actually has one. That... But like, Mr. Crab? Mr. Crab... Silhouette goes crazy. It's Mr. Crab, why is he here? Freezer cells, entrance, laboratory, generator, glass hall, main hall, unused stuff, original king, original spider, original yeti, original blue, used for keeping coconut docile, nurturing mechanic. Oh, there used to be a nurturing mechanic. You know that? I think that it's good that they removed this, not because it wouldn't be an interesting idea, but because there's already so much going on. D-Tim, final boss. Stanton, not Scanton. Spamton, nightmare mode. Oh boy. What the hell? Why? Anyways, let's look at challenges. T-Dim challenge. How to Crab's original villain returns. T-Dim will disguise himself on the cameras, apply butter with control or mouse when he enters the office. Lowering your monitor while viewing him on a camera will instantly send him to your office. Butter obscures vision, but is unlimited. It says locked. Oh, I can just start, okay. T-Dim challenge. Is everyone else still? Everyone else is still active, so it seems. I didn't butter him. I forgot to butter him. I forgot to butter him. Okay, sure. I can no longer see. This is great. I can't see anything. Okay, genuinely, I cannot see a thing. I should not have spammed the butter at the beginning of the night. One. I'm just gonna cover the screen in butter. I wasn't gonna beat that anyways. Not that attempt anyways. I've been recording for over an hour. I might want to do a part 2. I forgot I can change volume with the arrow keys. Anyways, I think I am gonna leave it there, because this was a fun game, but I don't want this video to be too long. Anyways, that was How to Crab Final Edition, where we learned that we actually don't need to crab. Maybe humanity was never meant to crab in the first place. I don't know where I'm going with this. Bye.